I'm Andy Young, and I am the cross country, the indoor, and the outdoor track and field coach here for women. I guess the big thing is the give back part of it. So the value to me as an individual is that maybe you're having some sort of positive influence on young people as they grow. And I feel like college is an age where there is some massive changes happening for these people. And to be a small part of that is, for me, really valuable and I hope beneficial for those athletes. So philosophically, yeah, I'm here as a teacher, I guess, is more how I look at it than necessarily a coach. But I guess coaching is teaching. So as far as the recruits go, obviously you need to find people that are interested in this university and things that we offer academically and certainly athletically as well. I'd say the big thing, we worked really hard on our culture over the last few years of trying to create a very positive environment for our athletes and having them buy into that environment. So kids that are willing to be a part of that, and you know, that means team meetings and academic support things and things that come along with it, and kids that are willing to be a part of that and buy into that whole part of it. Those are people that we pursue. One of the things we do with our program specifically is we sit down with all the athletes individually and we talk to them about, you know, what they want to do here and what they've done in the past and trying to figure out that on a one-on-one basis. And then going from there, we bring the group together as a team and we're trying to develop team rules, expectations. But it's heavily involved that they need to really express what they want to see this program look like. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I am the head coach, but I'm not out there running every day. I'm not doing what they're doing. They have to take that ownership. So we really kind of shift that onus onto them pretty heavily and say, no, you guys have to help us come up with the team rules and expectations. Yes, we have some non-negotiable things that they do have to do for the coaching staff. At the end of the day, what the team actually looks like, it comes down to them. So we spend a lot of team meetings, a lot of individual meetings. We have them brainstorming over the course of weeks and months, trying to figure out how this is going to go. And that's super important for our program. But what that does is that spills into the individual development too, because whether you like hearing about peer pressure, it's a positive peer pressure that's going on in the program. And that is a reality of our program, is that, yeah, we're trying to pressure people to perform well in school, perform well on the track, do all the work that's necessary to be a successful student athlete. I guess the championship experience from my view as a head coach is that they're getting an experience, or not just getting, they're making an experience for themselves that allows them to get their full value out of this, meaning that they're getting to their limits, and that's different for every person. And track and field's a little bit different than other sports in that you can have somebody like a Sunflower Green who's going to win a national title, and yet we'll have other athletes that are really developing and they're not anywhere near that level, and that's the beauty of this sport, is that you can have all those different things going. But those kids that train with Sunny every day, they experience that. They're watching everything. They're watching her online. They see how she's working. So they understand a little bit more about those kind of championship experiences. Becoming a part of something that's bigger than yourselves, that is a championship experience. And it doesn't always, it's not wins and losses. It's the experience itself. And I would tell you, our team this year, coming in second at PSACs, it was like we won. It was the weirdest thing. I think we were celebrating more than the team that did win, and our girls were super pumped because they knew how hard they worked. They knew that, you know, there was about 20 of them at the meet versus a team that had like 40 at the meet, and yet we kind of took it to them as much as we could and really fought hard, and winning that relay at the end, it was so exciting for them, and that is something that they worked so hard for. They talked about this year, and in my mind, that's a championship experience. And yet they didn't win overall. The smaller class sizes here, the affordable education, those are really big sells for the university. I feel like the university is that way too. All sorts of things here. And it's because we're a manageable size university, yet we're not too small where you can't get a lot of experiences. So it's kind of got that really nice values of, we're in between. You're getting classes taught by your university professors. You're not having TAs teaching you. You're not in 1,000-person classes. But yet, you have a lot of different professors that you're experiencing. Educationally, that's amazing that our athletes can actually experience all those things. And yet, at the Division II level, we're offering scholarship. So we can help make it a little bit more affordable for a lot of the athletes that come in here that are eligible for scholarship. I think that's big for the students, is that educationally you're going to get a great education here, and certainly affordability wise there's all sorts of options to make it a little bit more affordable. And I say this to everybody: college is what you make out of it. It's not necessarily the school, it is what you make out of it. And we try and create an environment here where hopefully they're making a lot out of it, and a lot of our athletes have.